once again, dudes, this is Neil from the Code Conspiracy and welcome to another JavaScript tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be learning a new version of the Hello World, which is going to be using the function called alert, which shows up with the text box where you have text or anything else in it. The first thing I'm going to do is to actually build that, and I can't remember if I've explained you this, but whenever you build a function, you make a function that needs to be called, or maybe it's not, it depends on the situation, and you can call it by using threads. Don't worry about the rest of the files, it's a private project. But I'm gonna call the show message, and whenever I have two words you would like to make it in two. Now add parentheses, cause maybe you will need it later, cause you can put information in there that is useful for you. So go ahead and type in alert. Now whenever you use the alert function, you comes up with a text message that you need. So you add parameters to, you know, what is going to be showing apparently. So I'm gonna be you have clicked hello world. Okay. So this won't need any columns. You just need to go ahead and end the function by another of these weird signs. So now what you need to do is that you need to call the function. So I'm gonna do that in this body as well. I'm gonna do it adding a little. No, I'm actually gonna use a href. This can be used on JavaScript functions as well. When you use this sharp here, it just means nothing basically. So you're going to use a JavaScript function called onClick. Now this means that when you click this, it's going to, and then you need to type in show message, then it calls the function, its whole name. So that's how you do it basically. Then you do this normally thing. I'm gonna show you, click here. Alright, so go ahead and end this tag and save it. Now if we go ahead and run this into Internet Explorer, you'll see I got a lot of JavaScript, of course. And click here, it says you have clicked hello world. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove this one and see what happens if we didn't add this piece of code here. So when we save it here and run it, you see nothing happens. So you basically need to call the function in some way. Now you could also go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna go ahead, I don't know, yeah, probably here, and call this script.js, right? So now I have a JavaScript file. Now everything I put it in here, I'm gonna cut it and put it into my JavaScript file, and then if I try to call it, we'll see what happens. Now we'll see what did we haven't linked to anything, so first we gotta go ahead and link to it by using the script tag, but you should already know this, of course you do that. You go ahead and then I'm gonna do this real quick, but of course you already know how to do this, right? So that's the name of it. Type. Now if you don't want to use JavaScript, there are some alternatives that I will tell you about. There is jQuery, which you're using as well, but it's not as complete as JavaScript. And there's Visual Basic Script, but that's not as complete either. So I'm gonna have those script tags just stay for a moment, and then again use the same function that we did before by adding that, and then the onClick function, or show message. Oh, need to add the parentheses, that's pretty important. And then click here. Alright, so end it. So now if we go ahead and run this in this Explorer, you can see again it tells us to allow JavaScript because it knows the script files. So if we click here, it will once again say hello world, because we linked it to our script file, so it knew what script file to use, and we built the function, and it referred to the function basically. So if we go ahead and rename this to show crap, right? Of course that's only something as appropriate that I would make, but if we change this to show crap, so we don't think it's function that is built in, and go ahead and run this in Explorer. I'm gonna load this. You'll see we'll do exactly the same. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.